I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry.
This is the Faison View Podcast, episode 42, 142, man. Let's get it. Man, link is below, man. YouTube channel, subscribe. You see what I got on Color Power. Go follow at Color Power. My Instagram, handcrafted bracelets, man. Let's get it, man. We getting into it. We got some interesting topics, some good topics as always. Shout out to my boy Hugh coming last week, man. I'm gonna start having more guest hosts, man. It was legendary. One for the books. All right, first, man, our topics today, man, is definitely justice for Antonia. I don't want to say her name wrong. Antonia Jefferson. So I would say Miss Jefferson, who was fatally shot and killed. Another thing we have to talk about is just crazy, senseless. This is ridiculous. Secondly, do good guys finish last? Ooh, I'm gonna mix it up with the magic. And lastly, would you rather? Would you rather have unlimited amounts of clothes or shoes? Which one? All right, man. Let's get into it, man. And this is just sad that I've done multiple podcasts and introed and had the first topics be deaths of black males and black females. It's sad. It's just sad. And I was just on the podcast 2 episodes ago talking about both them, Mr. Gene, who was fatally shot and killed in his own home, and now we have another incident in which his name is Aaron Dean, who fatally shot and killed this young woman who was watching her nephew and playing the game and was fatally shot and killed in her own home. And he had resigned a couple of days before to not receive the backlash because he knew it was coming. So, man, let's delve into this. And I'm just sick and tired of hearing this, and I'm sure people of our culture are too. And it's just sad because it gets swept under the rug on a broad scheme. Of course, the people in the culture know about it, but it still gets swept under the rug because things like this are happening so often. You really could become numb to it. And that's the real sad part, when you become numb to something and you really can't even, take it in how you really want to take it in. And I'm just sick and tired of actually having to talk about it, but it's very important that I do talk about it, and I will. And this is just sad. This is just sad. So this gentleman, coward, sucker, Aaron Dean, who fatally shot and killed this young lady, resigned, then got arrested for those, of course, shooting the young woman, and gets released on a bond. So you telling me that you can murder someone and get released on a bond, when people of our color can't even get off on bond for petty charges or a traffic stop or expired license? It's sickening. It's so sickening, and it's no matter where you are. It's the country. It's the United States of America. We are looked upon as we are feared. We're feared from our color, and it's still baffling to me because we come so far, and I see so many people in our culture give back to people that are not in our culture and do things for other people in which we are supposed to do. If anything, we're against ourselves more, and that's another conversation that needs to be had. But in the broad scheme of things, I feel like a lot of our black people support other cultures. Definitely support other cultures, and don't really look at the race and the color of things. Not more so than the Caucasian person. And I don't want to just single out Caucasians and make it seem like I'm hating or anything. No, this is happening to us. So it's really my platform to say and do what I want, and I'm gonna speak on it, and I will continue to speak on it. No matter who's watching or who's noticing. I know what pride and integrity I have, and I do not want to keep on hearing this. So you telling me that somebody can get released on bond for murdering somebody, and then after the Mr. Gene situation, in which she was arrested and got 10 years, I still don't feel like that was enough. But this white male is different because this white male will get off. Don't question it. He will get off. Just like every other white male that has killed a black male or a black female just for a traffic stop, or now walking in people's homes and doing it. So we can't. I just want all people of color to keep in mind things that, not saying that we're not safe, but keep your eyes open 24/7 for any suspicious things that's going on. Because now in your home you can be murdered and still not receive justice for it. So I don't understand how that is. I don't know how that is logical in the justice system, but they make it logical because they don't mess with the people of color. And it's been evident, it's truly evident, and it's sickening. And another sickening thing that I had go on with me the past 2 days, I went to the dollar store just to get something to drink, get some little essentials. I don't care how rich or wealthy I am, I would never be afraid to go to the dollar store. It's $1, you feel me? But regardless of the fact, I'm in line. The store is about to close. This young man is at the counter. He's at the counter, probably no younger than 18, 17 years old. And unfortunately, he's there. Probably had a long shift. This Caucasian lady comes up and he's struggling for change to give the lady back change, because I'm sure they had a long day. Cash registers are all out of cash at this time. And she said, "Well, if you can't give me the right change, I will shoot you." Me and 3 other black ladies in the line sat here and looked at each other and looked at her, and she said it again. Rebutted on what she had to say, and said it again. So that's when we knew that this world that we live in is different. And then she can sit here and say that she was jokingly saying that. If a black male or female had told this gentleman, especially if he wasn't of color, to find my change and give me my change or I will shoot you, there will be consequences for that immediately. And we were so shocked, and I could take blame for this because I didn't take the proper action to record, but things were happening fast. That happened fast. But also, what I did do, I confronted her. And of course I'm going to confront her. That's just not just going to rock in front of me. That's not the person I am. And this young gentleman did not deserve those words. You don't know what type of day he had. You don't know who he is as a person. And for you to just sit here and say that, you don't really understand what we're going through. So let me delve this in for you. And I told her straight up, if you were in my skin, you would never come out your mouth and say that. But since you are in your skin, and since you do have a white privilege, you can come out your mouth and say that to this young gentleman. You can say this to this young black gentleman who's been working hard daily on his job, just trying to get out of here, and you up here at the counter trying to understand why that they don't have change, like he's the store manager or he owns the store. But you sit here and say twice that I'll shoot you if you don't have any change. And I told this lady, I don't think you should play like that. I really don't. Because if it was on the other side of the spectrum, things wouldn't have went all sweet. No, honey, I'm sorry. I'm just playing. They didn't have change the last time I came. I don't care, bruh. So they don't have change the last time, you will sit here and say to this young man that you will kill him. And this goes right back into the situation of which we're getting killed by officers. We're getting killed by any and everyone that has fear in their heart for us. It's distasteful and it sucks because the justice system, they already have a certain view in how they look at us, and they already know what the judgment will be before anything. Before anything happens, they know what they want to do. They know how they're going to act in certain situations. And it's a blessing that you do have situations where the exonerated fire, but it's a blessing for them to get out. But think about this. They served 10 to 15 years for a wrongfully convicted crime at the age of 15 and 16 years old. This black gentleman going in Central Park, following the crowd, of course, but didn't do anything at all. They will put you under the dirt, man. So just be mindful and just stay smart, man. Stay educated out here, man. Do your research. Do your research on law. Do your research on the justice system, man. Beat people to the punch, man. Because it's so sickening, and history only repeats itself, man. Like, don't be fooled. Just because we've been out of slavery, that does not mean we're not enslaved mentally and enslaved by the other entities that we call our justice system. Be mindful of that, man. Because this young lady, Miss Jefferson, was killed in her own home while watching and playing with her nephew. Let that set in. Like, nah. Ain't cool at all. Sick of talking about it and sick of having to keep on going through it. Our people do not deserve that, to be treated in that way. But something will give. We need to come together as a people, and that's number one. That's number one, and that's first. We have to move on as a people and start movements, start petitions. I need celebrities and wealthy people start putting some. And I'm not just telling you what to do with your money. No, because that's not my place. Like, I'm not saying little old me, but that's not my place to tell anybody what to do with their money. But it would be nice to see some change and see somebody backing these situations with lawyers and things of that nature, so we can succeed and go along in a process of actually convicting these people for life for murdering our people in our culture. It's sickening. You can't even be safe in your own home. So, man, on a lighter note, man, rest in peace to Miss Jefferson. Rest in peace to Mr. Jean. Man, prayers to y'all. Condolences to all your families, man. It's so unfortunate this had to happen to you in this manner. On a lighter note, do good guys finish last? Yes, they do. They finish last. But another question is, why do they finish last? Because a lot of these females out here, they want a good man. They want somebody to take care of them. They want somebody to listen to them. They want somebody that has good communication skills. They want somebody who's trustworthy. They want somebody who's loyal. They want somebody who's financially stable. And a lot of things I named in that, the good guys have. And some of the things that I named, the good guys don't. But at the end of the day, a good guy is a good guy. And I feel like these females, and it's nothing to put on the females, but I feel like females don't look at good guys in a good way. I feel like they look at them in something they lack. Like, they don't have a rough edge to them. And if you are that way, it's to each his own. But it's always balance between one. But that's not always the case, but it is balanced. You have one that is this way, and you have one that is that way. I'm going to tell you like this. Good guys finish last because the females do not want anyone they could walk over. I'm gonna put you on game. I'm put my fellas on game. Females do not want anyone they could just walk over. Like, for instance, if y'all, no matter what it is, y'all can sit here and be arguing about something. Females like you to put them in their place and check them on certain things and be stern about it, man. It's really about how you move as a person. They find out that you're sweet and you're just a good guy and you let things go, then that's how a lot of things trickle down. And unfortunately, a lot of these good guys get cheated on. A lot of good guys get cheated on with the male that doesn't have the mentality or good guy mentality that the other gentleman who's getting cheated on. They don't. But at the same time, they have an edge to them. They have something that the female wants, and most likely, most of those times are bad boys. It's a lot of females out here that really just like bad boys and hood boys. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of females out here, they want that hood. They want somebody that has street smart and, you know, a slight hood mentality, and they want also a good guy. Yes, it may be a lot to meet, but good guys finish last, man. They do, and it's solely because of how the good guy moves. And is it wrong to me? Yes, I feel like it's wrong because females ask for the good guy so much, and they get the good guy and mess up with the good guy for the bad guy. And most of the things the bad guy has is stuff that the good guy doesn't. But that is not essential down the line. If you want to just be with somebody just just trying to take control of you and control situations, you want to be checking your phone all the time, you want that drama, then so be it. But the good guys, I'm not saying that they're flawless, but the good guys will actually tend to your needs more. And for instance, like being a good guy is not just having manners. Like I feel like that you can show balance, but a good guy is not just having manners. It's actually all the things that I mentioned: communication, talking, actually delving in, being financially stable, man, doing little things that go left unsaid, man. Bring your female flowers at work. Bringing her love at home when she had a tough day. Small things. And I feel like a lot of females want that, but they want the male that has edge to them. If they can walk over you, bro, you done from jump. If they feel like they can do whatever they want, females can do what they want in general. Like, but if they really think they got you and they can do what they want, they will. They will, and good guys do finish last, man. So I'm not saying like don't continue to be a good guy at all. That continue to be a good guy. But I feel like if that's the situation that you're in right now, and I'm talking to somebody and giving them a lesson, I feel like that you just need to have a little edge to you. I feel like all females, I don't care who they are, I feel like all females want a male to have a little edge to them, another side. And I'm not like just trying to be funny. You got females that that like not, and I would never say put my hands on a female, but like to be roughed up in a sexual intimate manner. Just treat it in a certain manner. Is it right for them? No, it's not right. But I feel like good guys finish last, and it's unfortunate. But I consider myself a good guy. I'm a good guy, but I have edge to me. I have a lot to offer. I feel like I get both sides. I have intellect, but I can also delve into another type of person. And it's not saying I'm a bad guy or I do these things. And nah, you wouldn't if you just looking at me in a personal, physical, you wouldn't expect that. But that's what females want. They want to expect the unexpected. They don't want you to just be a goody two shoes. That's just out the window. I'm sorry, fellas. Like, you can be a good guy all you want, man. I'm just let you know, females take advantage of that, man. I'm hipping y'all to some game. Y'all better listen. It's true, man. Man, lastly, would you rather have unlimited amount of clothes or shoes? This is a tough one to me because I love shoes, I love swag, I love clothes. It's tough for me, and for all you fellas, I'm gonna hip you on some more game, man. You think these females really attracted to you? Yeah, they may be attracted to you looking, you know what I'm saying, how you look and stuff. But the first thing they look at, probably not even your face. The first thing they look at is how you look and how you dress. And what they look down at is them shoes. You got some flights on, bruh. That bad shorty that you wanted, you can kiss that goodbye, boy. Goodbye. Not the USPA jumps on. Like, I'm telling you, females look for style. Females look for fashionable. Females look for confidence in a male. Like, and it's not saying that you have to look the best, but you do have to have a sense of style to you. And it's to each his own. Everybody likes their sense of style. But I'm just letting you know that as a female, shoes are important. You're fresh, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you were trying to press. Preferably, I would probably pick just off of me, because I know my swag. I know how I get off. I know the type of person I am. I know the type of vibes I give off. I know I can basically rock anything. So I feel like I might say clothes, because I can get a little flashy with clothes. Because the things with shoes come naturally to me, and I'm not no difficult type of dude. I wear what I wear, but I like different things, and I'm not being the generic cliche dude. I like different stuff. Nah, I really don't. I have Jordans in a tuck. Yes, when I was coming up, I had tons of Jordans, but that's not what I wear now. I shop at ASOS. Vans is most of my closet. I got a lot of retro things. You know, I wear different stuff. I like upper. You know, I'm saying I might pop out with some Gucci shoes or something like that. But it's not like I do that all the time. I ain't into all the just extravagant wear. Like I like to be comfortable. I can be fly as well. So, you know, it's really just about how you know what I'm saying, how you moving the things, man. But look here, this is the Faison View podcast coming at you every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, man. Color power on my neck, color power on my wrist, man. Take a good look. Follow me at Color Power. You already know, man. Every single week, buy or subscribe, leak Faison, man. Y'all have a blessed one, man.